how to find a joint venture partner. Joint ventures are incredibly lucrative for your business, but if you pick the wrong business partner, it'll cost you a lot. In this video, I'm going to show you the joint venture partnership rules that changed the game for me. First, I'm going to share with you the biggest secret to lucrative joint venture partnerships, even if you have no clout. Then I'll share with you where to find hyper-focused JV partners that share your goal of income and impact. And finally, I'll show you how to grow your pool of potential partners that are in line with your audience goals. For all this and more, definitely stay tuned. Okay, so first I'm going to share with you the secret to building great joint venture partnerships, even when you have no clout, no authority, no email list, none of that. What you're going to do is create a hit list. You're going to create a list of all of the different potential partners that you could create a partnership opportunity with. You're going to list them all down, all the Facebook groups, all the podcasts, all the other businesses in your industry or in your niche. So say you're a gym owner. You want to write down all the partner ideas, which includes the dietitians and the nutritionists. You want the physical education teachers. You want all the athletic teams. You want all the other fitness-focused podcasts in your community. You want all of the fitness channels and any other fitness businesses that are kind of tangentially connected to what you do. So you want to write down all of those potential partners. Then I want you to go through that list again. After you've had a cup of coffee or you've had a good nap, I want you to come back with a clear head. Going through the process of creating your partner list can be a little bit daunting. You can either end up really hyped up, really into it with this overly optimistic look, or it might be absolutely exhausting and you might go into it with a really pessimistic look. It may make you feel really small, because you're looking at all of these other businesses that might have a bigger following than yours. Maybe you're absolutely fresh out the gate, you're starting brand new. So it's really hard to compare yourself to all of these other successful businesses, entrepreneurs, and brands. So I want you to create your list and then go have a nap. Come back the next day with fresh eyes, look at that list again, and then I want you to circle all of the brands and all of the names on that list that complement what you do. Sometimes you'll write down brands that you can't really connect with necessarily. Your brand or your service isn't necessarily directly in line with what they do yet. What I want you to do is highlight or circle all of the ones on the list that you can create a complementary connection to. Do you offer a product or a service that serves their audience, that solves a problem for their audience? That's the biggest question you need to ask yourself at this stage in the game. When you're highlighting those lists, I want you to think about how you can serve their audience. You want to give more than what you're taking or what you're getting in return at first. When creating these relationships, when you don't have clout to fall on, you want to give as much of your experience, your knowledge, and your service that you can. Then once you have that list of complementary brands, then I want you to start reaching out to them. Literally just cold message them. Connect with them on their social medias. Engage with their content. Comment on their posts. Like their stuff. Have that moment for your brand to be recognized by their brand. And then be part of that community. Serve that audience, even if it's just giving great value in the posts in their Facebook group. Once you start to serve their audience, then you can send more direct messages. Then you can start to connect and say, hey, you've seen me in your program before, or you've seen me commenting on your stuff before. Let's connect deeper. Maybe that first step and that first joint partnership isn't a financial partnership. Maybe at first it's simply to share interviews on each other's shows. It's to get into that world. You want to think always about solving problems for their audience, serving their audience, giving them value, which will establish you as an expert in your field and in your niche. At that point, once they have that trust for you, you've gone through the know, like, and trust process with them, then they will easily create more partnership opportunities with you. Don't be discouraged when you're reaching out to them and either they ghost you, they don't answer you, or they actually turn you down when you offer. Just keep serving. If you take that rejection and then stop connecting and engaging with them, you've burnt your bridge. So make sure that you are continuing to serve those audiences, continue to establish that authority, and then the partnerships will come. I'm super curious about who would be on your hit list. Let me know in the comments below. What brands or identities or people are you reaching out for that you're really excited to connect with? Let me know in the comments below and maybe we can help you make that a reality. Another fantastic way to find those joint partnership opportunities and create really great connections with people is through existing mastermind programs or paid coaching programs that other people are hosting. They're doing the hard work of bringing these people, these like-minded people together. So when you find yourself in those spaces, take advantage of those possible relationships. Connect with the other people in the group. Check out what's going on in their businesses, and maybe you can add them to the hit list that we just talked about. Hey, help me be on your hit list. Hit the subscribe button, follow along on our journey, because every week we release new videos all about increasing your authority, your influence, and your income online. And I know that you're going to do great things, the things we give you on this channel. So definitely join us for that ride. Here's a crazy idea. What happens if you actually just ask your people? Look at your community and ask them if they want to be part of a partnership. You can do this in different ways. Maybe you're not asking your audience for that high ticket partnership. Maybe you're simply just asking your people for their feedback, for their input, for their questions that you can then create content off of, or that you can create solutions and programs for. When you bring your people along for that ride, when you include them in a partnership type agreement, then you're able to create really great content that speaks directly to your target market, that actually helps them solve problems because they've literally told you what the problems are. Pretty cool. The next step up from just creating content off of their ideas when they have questions, by the way, feel free to drop your questions about influence, authority, and income down in the comments section. I'd be happy to create content for you so that you can achieve great results in your business. But if we also ask our people to come along for the ride in developing the products. This is when we talk about having a beta testing group for a program, where you have a small group of people who know that they're either going to be paying like half the price of the regular program, and in exchange they're also going to be getting the first look at everything. Maybe you're recording everything live and getting their feedback. Maybe you're pre-launching stuff and getting their feedback and tweaking it before you launch it to the rest of the world. Whatever it is, you're bringing your beta group along for the ride in exchange for their feedback and their testimonials. They're going to be creating the case studies and the testimonials that you can put in your webinars and you can show on your content and you can connect with on your podcast and all of that fun stuff. So looking for different ways that you can actually create partnership opportunities with your people. Here's the craziest part of this idea. What happens if the people in your community are able to solve problems? What if there's someone in your community who watched this video and they're starting to serve value in your community? What happens if you reach out to them and you simply ask them to be part of a partnership? That's a pretty impactful, powerful opportunity right there for both of you guys. So try it. Ask your community, bring them along for the ride, because joint ventures, they're fun money. And you know what else is fun? Not spending anything and getting incredible knowledge, because I got you covered with that. Check the link in the description box below, because I want to offer you free access to the Visibility Hacking Secrets training. We've put together a super secret vault full of all the frameworks and processes and strategies we use in the visibility hacking movement. They're yours. Absolutely free, because I know you're going to do incredible things with them. So definitely check the link down below and join us for the ride.